Hello, strong people. Week 4, day 2 of Olympic City Pro-Am prep. Today we have some more deadlifts. 7 triples at 50% of whatever I pulled last week. So if you remember, I did 748 last week. So what's half of that? I'll give you 3 seconds to answer. I don't know either, but it's but it's going to be like, I'm going to do 375. What? 375 plus 375 is like 750. So that's close enough. Plus, I believe red bands. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check to be sure, but either way, it's some deload deadlifts with bands. So, I'm going to try not to take too long of a rest period between each one. Try to hustle out these 7 sets of 3 while also dialing in my technique. When I get days like this, because my stance is still pretty new to me, I need to make sure that it's clicking. What feels good? This gives me a day to experiment while also giving my body a rest. So I'm looking forward to it. Oh, and a little bit of an update on this the nose strip thing. I love these. It is a night and day difference for me. So much so that I've considered reaching out to the company and being like, sponsor me. There's no way they'd sponsor me, but that'd be cool because I'm going to be buying more of these probably. There's another type that go in your nose that are supposed to help too. I think my wife ordered me one. Hopefully it's here soon so I can test it out. I don't know if that'll be better or not. Might feel a little bit strange and get a little gross being in my nose, but won't know till I try. So, but either way, I think my sleep's improving. I think I can breathe better in general. So I'm looking forward to continuing to use these while training, especially out in Colorado where I'll be at 6,000 feet elevation, I believe is what Colorado Springs is. So it should help me there, hopefully. Open up the nostrils, allow more oxygen in. Maybe it is smart, man. Either way, let's get warmed up and do some deadlifts. Deadlifts are done. Ooh, my hair looks good. That would be a product of me actually sweating. We're having a heat wave here in northwestern PA. And by heat wave, I mean it was above freezing today. That's pretty cool. Some of my Gatorades in here thawed. It's a pretty big win. But anyway, my deadlifts went really good tonight. My positioning felt pretty similar every set. The feet positioning, I'm not struggling with a whole lot. It's more so my hands, how wide I need my hands to be because I've moved my legs out. I know I need my hands to be outside of my legs, but it's kind of like how far outside, right over top. I don't know. They felt pretty similar every set. Usually I can get it. I could just feel what's right leading into actually going the first rep. So they felt good overall. The speed felt good. I felt like I was getting a little bit more speed off the floor. But I'm definitely accelerating in that upper half, which I've never done before. Never have I have never been able to do that in a deadlift. So I've always been a speed off the floor guy and then just hitch it, if I need to until it's locked out, which I don't want to do. It's sloppy. It can I can lose the bar forward. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with big hitching like that. But if I need to in this stance, I feel like I can ramp easier, which is a little bit smoother. safer in terms of, I won't lose the bar as much. It's not bouncing up and down. It's just a gradual slide to the top. I don't want to do that. I'd much rather prefer to have a really beautiful deadlift lockout, but it's not powerlifting. I don't need to, strongman. I just got to pick it up and lock it out. That's what matters. So I don't know, but I feel like I'm using more glutes, more hamstrings. That's what I wanted to mention, actually. My right hamstring's a little bit sore. Not sore, it's just a little bit tight, it feels like tonight. Which, perfect timing, deload week. It's probably, carryover from that big squat on Friday night. And then I felt it a little bit yesterday on log clean and strict press. Because the log's so far away from your body, when you pick it up off the floor into your lap, it's a little bit more hamstring dominant movement. So I probably should have warmed my hamstrings up more. I mean, that's just, the realistic situation, meaning like I just need to do better in warm-ups. But it's also, the entire lower half is completely flexed for an extended period of time whenever you're strict pressing, or at least it should be, in my opinion. So you got to have that solid base to press off of. So, I mean, it's fine. I think tonight was probably the better thing I could do for it. And then what I'm about to do, Dimmel deadlifts, I think as long as I choose the right weight should help it too, get some more blood to the area. I considered doing them with this exact weight I have on here. That's kind of heavy for Dimmel deadlifts, I think. I don't know yet. I'm probably going to strip one of the 10s off. What will that take me down to? I'm not sure what I even have on there right now. 378 is what I have on there. 58. I might even strip off both 10s. We'll see. We'll strip off both 10s, do the first set. And then if I feel like I need to put on a 10 on each side after that, we'll do that. Because it's the reps are pretty low tonight on everything. So we might be able to go a little bit heavier. But, like I said, if my hamstring isn't liking it, then we'll do a little change of plans, lower the weight or something. We'll figure it out. It is what it is. Dimmel deadlifts are done. I couldn't think of what they were called for a second there. I'm definitely not feeling as explosive tonight. Thank God for a deload, honestly. It's like my body. I think this is kind of a controversial topic when it comes to deloads. Some people only deload when they feel like they need it. And others will plan deloads every 4 weeks or so. So they'll train for 3 weeks, have the fourth week will be a deload. And although I do see the benefit to only deloading whenever you feel like it, not when you feel like it, but when you feel like your body needs it, that's great. But a lot of the times you just don't know until you're in the gym, like if you need a deload. So like I don't know. I like knowing in advance. To me, knowing in advance, knowing last week that I have a deload next week, it just makes me feel like my body somehow knows that it's deload time. So, do what you can this week, do your best, and then next week we get to ease up. I don't know. I understand doing it whenever you feel like you need to, but I feel like being in a rhythm and knowing you have a deload coming up, I think is just mentally it's a little bit better for me. Because before I would like never deload. Like before having a coach, and not having a program, I would not deload. I didn't get it. I would just work up to a weight and I'd be like, wow, that feels kind of heavy today. And then do it anyway. Which sometimes you do that anyway. Like, during the week. Like, if you're programmed for a heavy single and it feels heavy that day, you might end up undershooting what you expected to, and that's okay. Sometimes I say words and I don't know where I'm going, and then I just figure it out along the way. Anyway, Dimble Deadlifts felt good. I probably won't record the SSB step-ups just because I think they're boring and I hate them. But I'll probably do Pendlay rows after all this. I mean, I'm doing them for sure. It's just whether I'm going to record them or not. So we'll find out together. So, I didn't get a chance to close out my video last night. I had a business call that needed taken care of. So, and it went a while, so I wasn't going to hang out in the gym until it was, done. And so just so I could close out the video. So, here I am closing it out now. So, a little pup action. Anyway, deadlifts look good. Very good. They felt really good. It felt like dialing in position. The SSB split squats were fine. Not split squats, step ups. Pendlay rows, those were good. They felt pretty heavy by the end there. And then Dimble deadlifts felt a little heavy. Didn't quite feel as snappy, but still good. Those are kind of the big things, and that's what you'll see in the video. So until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.